Hi, this tutorial is meant to show you how to set up a moment in Frenzy. Now, with that said, let's take a quick look at exactly how you set up one of those moments. You've got an event set up already, just tap on the control button. Once you're in the control panel, you can see there are three types of events that you can trigger on a phone. You can send an email, you can send delighters, or moments, which we're talking about today. In the moment field, you can see that we track the number of moments you have available to you for this event in your plan. And if you click into that, you can see there are two types of moments, those that are pending, that haven't been launched yet, and those that have previously been launched. Let's add a new moment. On the left-hand side of this panel, you'll set all the parameters, and on the right-hand side, you'll get a device preview to see what that's gonna look like on your attendees' phones. Let's start with a quick title. You can format this text any way, shape, or form that you like. And in this case, let's change the text color. The scroll effect is a matter of either having the title stay static on the screen or scroll. The duration is how long you want this particular moment to display on phones, but please note that you can end this moment at any time, so it doesn't have to go for the duration that you established. So a best practice is always good to have it go a little bit longer than you intend, and then end that moment when you want to end it in the host panel. Next, you can choose your audience, and in this case, you can select everywhere, or you could just have a moment go directly to remote attendees. But in this case, we'll send this moment to all folks, and then you can also determine what you want to have triggered. You can turn off the haptics so it doesn't vibrate someone's phone. You can turn off the flashes so it won't trigger their flashes. And you can also set the brightness of that flash. And then finally, we've got some styles here for you. You can get those styles defined for you as you hover over the information icon. And you can do flashes, throbbing of flashes, flows, a random frenzy of events. In this case, we'll just flash the events. You can make sure the screen is on or off. There's a reason to trigger moments where you have the screen off, but your attendees are still informed. Then finally, you can choose your screen color, and that is the background color, aside from the text color that we chose earlier. The fun part about Moment is you can also add an image to that background. We've got a GIF gallery here for you that you can choose from, and you can choose something kind of informative or silly or fun, or even search on those. And you can also upload your own files there. And if you create an address for that image, it'll actually add a higher quality image. Now, you can also see that this moment in device preview is including all of the information that we have as we go. And so you can save that moment. It lets you know that it's been saved successfully. And now if you go to the pending panel, you can see that that moment we just created for a duration of 60 seconds exists. You can change that moment by clicking the edit button, delete it, see the preview again by clicking on the preview icon, or use your rocket ship to launch it and trigger that moment. It'll show you how many people or what audiences received this particular moment. You can see what videos get posted. And if you've got a large audience, this number is going to increase rapidly. If someone reports a video, you'll use the report icon to manage that video. And you can either approve it to keep it online or delete that video and remove it from everyone's devices. Now, we just triggered our first moment. That's 1 of 5 under the free plan. It's now transitioned to the launch phase. And to reuse that again, we can either stop this video. Remember, we mentioned using a longer duration than necessary. So I can stop that moment. And then I could relaunch it again. I could remind myself of what that moment was, or I could use this moment as a new item. Maybe I change one aspect of it. I save it. And I can use that pre-existing moment that I created much more rapidly now and use that going forward. All right, that's a quick rundown of moments on Frenzy. Thanks for checking in. Please check out our other tutorials.